Hi guys, so I am going to go ahead and do my planner spread for the week of, let's see what dates it is exactly. So it is going to be the 25th through the 1st. So I'm not too far behind and I'm going to move you up just a little bit, see if we can get this view just a little bit better. I have some natural light pouring in, so if you can see some shadowing of the blinds, I'm sorry, but the natural light is just too pretty not to have it shining through. So I am excited. Oh, look how cute that is. I am so excited to be planning with this because it's almost October and that is exciting to me. So it is fall and that makes me happy. I really love the fall. You can see somebody's been touching on my stuff. I hope that this lighting is not too terrible. Like I said, with the natural lighting, I know there's some shadowing and I apologize, but it's just too pretty outside, which honestly is a little bit warm, but it is really pretty outside. So I want a little bit of that light to come through. So anyway, I think I might shut this just a little bit though, because it's a little hot. So, okay. Hopefully it's not too dark. I really hope it's not. Okay, so we're just going to get started. I am going to be using another printable. So this is the second time I've used this printable here from the Palmetto Peaches, and I saved a lot of these little boxes to use. And then I also have these as well that I printed from Victoria Thatcher, and I've already cut these up, and I just cut these with my I think I just cut these with my scissors because I was just watching something and cutting them up. And yeah, so I think I am just going to get started and use these. I'm also going to grab some washi because I don't know exactly which washi's that I'm going to use. I might use these washi here, but I might go get some other ones just to add to it. So I think I'm going to do that really fast. Whew, okay, I got some washi and I just shut the blinds because it was so hot. It's so pretty, but it was so hot. Okay, so I am going to use this kit and I'm just going to try my best to get started. I did pull some of this washi. I like the golds and the rose golds, and I really do like these too, so we'll kind of see how it goes. I like this floral, so we'll just kind of see. I really want more fall washi, but I just haven't found any that I like. So I am drinking coffee because I'm dying, you guys. It was a really rough night last night. Killian did not sleep, and I am really tired. Like, good grief, y'all. Y'all are killing me. So stinking tired. Tristan woke up last night too, which is not really a good night at our house. I don't know what was going on, so just prayed over it and moving on, but it is not fun. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this side washi on. And this kit is really cute. I kind of wish I would have left it put together just so you could have seen the full sheet as I printed it out. But it is really cute. And I'm kind of liking these printables, I'm not going to lie. So I kind of feel like it's my lazy way of doing things a little bit because I'm so used to having to, which I mean, I still have to cut it out and everything. So not really lazy, but you know, not that kits are lazy. That's not what I'm saying. That sounded really bad, but I just meant that I feel like that because I always have to cut everything out and deal with it, and this is a little bit easier for me to deal with, and I'm not really used to it yet, so I'm still getting used to it. So I'm going to do that, and it does have some little nature things on it, so I think I'm going to use these little woodland, little critter washi. I always kind of hated that word. Critter. I'm not gonna lie to you, but still I used it anyway, so apparently I don't hate it too much, but I've always hated that word for whatever reason. Little animals. You can probably hear Tristan in the background watching TV because it's incredibly loud, and I don't know why he insists on watching. I think it's a man thing, you know? Apparently even a mini man thing, because they want to watch TV so loud too. And I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong, but I would like it to be a little bit quieter. And I feel like they are just so loud all the time. They want everything to be so super loud. It really drives me crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just me. Maybe everybody likes it loud and I just don't know about it, but I don't. So this is exciting because today I got a new car. And it is exciting because I'm excited about it. I got a Jeep, so it's a 2014, so it's not a new vehicle, but it's new to me, and I really, really like it a lot. But it it got delivered here, so we got it delivered here to our house, and then Joshua took it away. Right when it was delivered, so I was like, oh wow, that's fun. You know, I get a new car and it's gone. That's fun. But he took it to his work and had the service department there kind of check it out and make sure everything was good. So yeah. But I thought that was hilarious. Like, it just got delivered and he took it away from me. I didn't even get to drive it or anything. I just looked inside and then he took it away because he was in a hurry on his lunch break. And yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, that's fun. Bye. But it is really pretty. It's like a blue color and it's a Jeep. And I'm so excited because it's going to be so much easier to lug those kids and get them in and out of the car in an SUV than it is in that low car. I'm so much more excited about that, so yeah. And to just load groceries in and everything, I just really wanted an SUV because of that, because it's such a higher car, and so I don't have to bend down and dig in the trunk and do all that. My computer's yelling at me. So I'm glad of that, and it should be a lot better and a lot more fun. I'm gonna go ahead and poke my holes so that I don't have to do that part at the end, so that I can kind of get a better picture of what this baby is gonna look like when she's done. So I was excited about it, but then I was like, well, babe, thanks for taking my car away. I appreciate it. But I'm glad he's getting it checked out because you have a week to return it, and so if you find anything wrong with it, you can return it, and that has actually happened to us before. So we bought a truck and it had issues that were way more extensive than what we wanted to deal with, and it was a truck he really, really wanted too. And I felt so bad for him because he had it for like 2 days and he was really excited about it, and then he had to take it back because it had problems. But at least they do that for you, so that's good. I'm excited for October. This is the last week of September that we're planning for, and that is crazy to me. Time is going by so fast, and my babies are growing. Only a couple more months, and Tristan will be 5. That is ripping my heart out, I'm gonna tell you. I'm that mom who like has a problem every single birthday and thinks it's so sad and cries about it. That's me. I'm the weird mom who can't get over the fact that her kids are growing up. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when they're teenagers and then be freaking out. I just, like, my babies. This is usually around the time, you know, Killian being 2, this is usually around the time where I get baby fever and I'm like, oh, he's not a baby anymore. Because, you know, 2 years is technically toddler age, and so it's like, oh, he's not a baby, he's a toddler. So dramatic. But just, my babies are my babies, you know what I mean? And I know that eventually you gotta stop having babies and just enjoy the ones you have. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that, you know, you mamas know what I mean when your babies are not babies anymore. It's just, it's bittersweet. It's a good thing and you're happy about it, but you're also sad because they're your babies and you miss that. I'm always looking at like old pictures and stuff like that of Tristan when he was little and enjoying that. And there's a lot of fall pictures of him, and so I'm always looking at those, and that was my baby. Nostalgia. But anyways, these are beautiful, and I actually scaled this down, and I'll go ahead and show you I scaled this down, and I'm going to use this in my personal planner. So if you guys watch that one, it'll probably be it'll be kind of the same because I'll be using the same kind of stickers, but these here are going to be big. You see that? So the reason why I didn't scale them down is just because these are really for the big happy planner. And I didn't scale them down because for some reason she tells you the percentages to scale everything down to, and when I scaled it down, it was not right. And so I just scaled it back up and figured that I would just trim it, and I'm just going to let these boxes overlap, and then it'll be fine. Like, it's just going to be fine. So we'll just kind of go with it and see kind of where it takes us. But I'm not going to lie to you, and some of you might hate me for this. I'm not in love with this little guy. I don't know. His eye kind of looks funny. I don't know. I know it's just the angle, but I'm not really in love with him. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm not. But I think I'm going to stick him down here and just kind of have him on the side. I don't know. I think we're just going to do that. Because he's okay. He's still cute. And I do like the coffee cup because it says Happy Fall. And I like it, but I'm just not really that into pugs. And that way he is. These are not my favorite doggy, but that's okay. To each their own. Everybody has preferences of puppies that they like. And I don't know where I'm going to put that one yet. I hear a noise. I think it's the school bus. So the school bus always has to stop here and honk the horn for my neighbor to come out and get her children. And I always feel so insanely bad for the lady that drives the school bus. It's a lady, because she has to honk the horn like 3 or 4 times before she can drop off those kids, and I feel so bad for her. I feel really bad. It makes me just want to be like, I'll get him. My neighbor honestly probably wouldn't mind if I got him. And she's really nice. I'm just not that kind of a person. You know what I mean? I'm not a neighbor person. I don't know. And I know that sounds so bad. It makes me sound like the worst person ever. And it's not that I don't like to be friendly or anything. It's just that I think it's because I've never really had neighbors. And so I don't really know how to react to it or whatever. I don't know. It makes me sound like a horrible person. I'm not. I don't mean for it to sound that bad, but it's just, I'm just not good at it. Like talking at the fence and I don't know. I'm just not that great at it. I'm just kind of a loner, and it's harder for me now because we live in this neighborhood. And it's a cute little neighborhood to live in, and the people here are really nice. And there's like a retired couple that lives across the street, and I really love them. And they'll just come and talk to you and talk and talk and talk. But I really like older people, so I guess that's not really the issue, because I really do like older people, but I don't know. But the people my age, I'm just kind of like, where is my blade? I'm looking for my blade so I can trim this off just a little bit. And I don't know what I've done with it. So I was using it over here, and then I stuck it somewhere. Here it is. So I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like a terrible person, but maybe I am. I don't know. I just feel so bad because I am not that great at being friendly. And this is not going to be straight, y'all, so don't judge. I'm just not that great at being friendly. And I can't help it. I'm just not. To people I don't know, I guess. It just makes me a little bit uncomfortable to like just conversate with people I don't know or whatever. I don't know. And I'm planning on putting thin washi over this, and that's why I cut it like that. So I know it looks atrocious right now, but I told you we'll fix it. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I fix it as well as I'd like to, but we are going to work on it. So we'll see. Anyways, I say that because, you know, I told you guys before in A Plan With Me, if you guys have seen that one about my neighbor, it's the same neighbor with the school bus and the kids that, it's the same neighbor who, like, gets my dog and stuff. It's weird. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I didn't want it to be like that, but that's fine. Which now I feel like it's a little bit better with that than it was, because she is, she hasn't been doing it very much anymore, and it's just a little bit better. And there is a story that I haven't told you guys. I guess I could talk about it. But the other night, it was probably like, I don't know when this was exactly. It was like last Thursday, I think. So it was a week from today, because today is Thursday. So a week ago today, it was like 9:45 at night, something like that. And our neighbor knocked on my door, and Joshua was in the shower, and I was like, you know, hello. And it was the neighbor that gets our dog all the time, but it was her husband. And so he's never home except for at night. He's kind of like mine. My husband works all the time, and he's kind of the same way. He works a lot. And so he was like, hey, I just want to let you know, my mother-in-law, and his mother-in-law lives with them. He's like, my mother-in-law saw a man, you know, like hanging around by your house, and he said hello to her or whatever, asked her what she was doing or something. I don't know. It was really weird. And then he, you know, took off, and she saw him drive up in a truck, and he parked behind her car. And it was just really, really strange, and we wanted to let you know about it. We didn't see him like take anything. We don't know if he took anything or anything like that, but we just want to let you know because it was really odd. And I was like, okay. And so then I got to thinking about it, and they described the man, and I got to thinking about it, and the description was, I don't know if you guys remember this, I might have not even mentioned it on YouTube, but when we got our cable installed, our cable and internet installed here at our new house, there was a cable guy that came here, and he said he was new, and he was from the cable company. And I don't mind new people like installing my stuff. It never bothers me to be patient with people. Like, everybody's new, right? I mean, we're all new at some point. You have to start out somewhere. And so I don't mind that. That never bothers me. And so it took him a really long time, and I was like, you know what? He's new. It's fine. But then it took him a really long time, and he was here for 4 hours, and then he told me that there was nothing he could do. He couldn't fix it, and he was about to leave. And I was just like, what? You know, this is not okay. And so after that happened, my husband called a tech support number while the cable guy was still here, because my husband was at work and I was here by myself. And he told them my number, and they called me and walked me through over the phone how to set up my own cable and internet. So I did it myself. So he did nothing. And then he ended up leaving or whatever. And it was he was like, after 4 hours, like, he was laying all over my floor. He was laying on my couch, like, saying he was going to make himself at home because this was taking so long, and he was like being super unprofessional and like really weird. And when I was fixing the boys lunch, he was talking about how hungry he was and he wanted some food, and I was like so awkward feeling, because like I'm not the kind of person, like I would offer you something to eat, but it's like awkward because you're here to fix my stuff and you're not supposed to be eating. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know what the right thing to do is. Should I be nice and offer you something to eat, or should it, I mean, you know what I mean? It was just really odd, really awkward. Like, the whole thing was horrible. And I was just kind of like, didn't really know what to do about it. And so, then, like, my husband got really upset because he just did nothing and didn't know what he was doing at all. And he called and complained. You know, after I was on the phone with the tech guy, they asked like what was going on or whatever, and I answered their questions as best I could, but he was here, and like he came, like, Joshua told them what was going on and like talked to them about, you know, that they needed to do something to this guy that was going in people's houses and laying all over their furniture and being weird. Like, this is not okay. And so we complained about it. And when we complained, apparently, I don't know if he got in trouble or he got fired or whatever. But anyway, my neighbor called and asked, you know, told us that they had saw this person and it was the same exact description as this guy. And the whole time after that incident happened, I just had a feeling that that was not the last we were going to hear out of that man. Like, I just had this feeling like it was going to be something else. Like, there was going to be some way that that was going to come back to bite us in the butt. And so sure enough, it was that guy. And another one of our neighbors told us that it was the same guy that had been there for so long a few days ago and all this stuff. Like, a couple of people had seen him. And so I was like, Joshua, when the neighbor knocked on our door, I was like, Joshua, you need to go out, because our internet stopped working, like, mysteriously. And I said, Joshua, you need to go check on the side of the house, because I bet you anything that he did something to the cable box on the side of the house. And sure enough, he ripped it out of the side of the house and took off with it, because he was mad that we complained and he got in trouble. I don't know what happened to him or whatever, but he had gotten in trouble and he was mad about it. And so he came and ripped the cable out of the side of the house and took off with it. And so we had to get new cable to come out here and all of that. We had to get it rehooked up and refixed and all of that kind of stuff. We had to file a police report and all of that drama. Ridiculous drama, because somebody is ridiculous. I mean, I understand being upset, but you shouldn't have been way unprofessional and crazy. And he just didn't know what he was talking about. So anyways, yeah, that's my drama story for this playing with me. It was not fun. It was so weird. And so anyway, after that happened with the neighbor and everything, I feel like they're a little bit better now. I feel it's just a little bit better about them. They're not quite as weird. I don't know. It's still kind of weird. They were so crazy about my dog, but it's not. They're not being as weird about it and like trying to talk to her and touch her all the time. So I'm feeling a little bit better about it. So hopefully they will just act normal and it'll be okay. I don't know. So, okay. I am going to need a few more boxes, because obviously this is not going to be enough. And you guys already know that I am a no white space planner, so I'm going to need some things. So I'm just going to go ahead and start on this page, and we're going to get a few more boxes to fill in just a little while. We're going to worry about that in a second. So I think I'm going to go ahead and trim this up just a little bit. But anyway, it's been dramatic around here. And Josh was just having a really hard time with his boss, and he's just not a very nice person. And he's just having issues, and he's just not having an easy time with it at all. I feel so bad because there's not really a lot I can do about it, you know what I mean? So I feel really bad for him because he's been so stressed. But hopefully things will get better on that front and he'll start to feel a little bit more at ease. I love that with the truck. It says Little Miss Thankful. I think that's so cute. I really just love these stickers in general. I think she did a really good job picking these. And I like them a lot. And I should have trimmed this. Smarty Pants. Before I took the sticker paper off, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. But anyways, hope that you guys are excited about fall too. Fall is just so much fun to me because Alabama heat just gets really exhausting after a while, and I'm sure it's that way a lot of places, but I've never really lived or been much of anywhere else, and so I don't really know how the weather is in a lot of other areas. But I know it's really hot in other places too, but the humidity is just exhausting, and it just, it's just annoying after a while. You get so sick of it, and it makes you so tired. Like going anywhere is just exhausting because you're so tired of it. So I love the fall because it just feels like a relief. A relief from all that heat and yucky. So hopefully, and why would I put that on top of there? I really did not mean to push that down that hard. I was trying to lift it up a little bit. That's okay. I'm just ready for it to be cooler a little bit. Don't have to worry about it so much. Plus, I get excited to change my wardrobe out. I get tired of summer clothes. Fall clothes are so much more fun to me. It might just be me, but fall clothes are lots more fun. So, okay, so I think I'm gonna do this one on here, so I might as well go put that one up there. I think I'm gonna trim it a little bit. But and it's just fun. Hay rides and pumpkin patches and Halloween and it's fun times. My birthday is in the fall, and so is Tristan's, and that's always fun. He gets so excited, of course. It was Jaren's birthday in the beginning of this month. So he turned 7, and now it's Tristan's turn. I'll turn 5. And Killian will be 2 in March, so super, super cute. Kind of big birthdays for them. Tristan's not a toddler anymore. He's a big boy. He's getting in big boy sizes and everything. He's too dang tall. His torso is very long and his legs are long as an ostrich. That's what I tell him. Boy, you got them ostrich legs. I tell him that because his waist is so tiny, but he can't wear any of his pants because his legs are too long. Ostrich legs, skinny little long legs. Everything's too short on him. I have to buy the jeans that are adjustable in the waist because if I don't, they'll be way too big in the waist. And then his legs will be barely fitting in there. So I have to buy him bigger boy sizes now, and that makes me a little bit sad. I'm not even gonna lie. He's not in a toddler anymore, and then it's harder for me to get the boys to match, and I really like for them to match. I don't even think I cut this out. But they can't really match anymore because bigger sizes, so then him and Jaren will have to match again. And Jaren's here. So that. My eye is jumping. Have y'all ever had that happen? So aggravating. Eyeball is jumping. I can feel it and it will not stop. It just keeps on and on. Should have cut this one off over there in that dead space, but I didn't. Now I'm losing some of this feather and I don't like it, but that's alright. Okay, there's that. And then, let's see what else I want to do. I need to do these 2 boxes, and I did this color for the weekend. So, where's that other washi? There it is. I think I'm going to do it like this on here, since they're the same. Wish my husband was not so dang miserable at his job right now. It's really sad. It makes me upset. I wish that things were just easier. I don't understand why people can't just be nice, behave. Don't get it. I really don't. But that's okay. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. You just have to let the Lord handle it. Some things you can't fight on your own. You just have to give it to God and just be done with it. That's all you can do. Just pray that He give you some peace about it in the meantime. So I just try to remind myself and remind Him when He kind of hits. Okay. These here. Let's see, to trim this one up a little bit. Kind of wish I would have scooted that over. Don't know if it's gonna let me now though. Let's see if it will. Will you? Will you be friendly to me? I doubt it, but this sticker paper, it's really not very forgiving at all. It's pretty much when you lay it down, that's the end. But since I put it on that washi, I think it was a little bit nicer to me. Be nice to me. Be friendly. Okay, there's that. And then I think I'm going to add some to it. So, I'm trying to decide what I would like to do. Ashley, what do you want? What would you like to do, Ash? think I'm going to I'm trying to decide, y'all. Not being very good at deciding right now. I do want to put these on Thursday. Pretty excited about it. I'm not even gonna lie to you because this is Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder. Both shows I watch, and I'm very excited to come back for the fall. I feel like it's just late for them to start these TV shows. I've been waiting on them for so dang long. Then you forget what happened before, so you have to watch the catch up, and that's annoying to me. So I'm gonna stick that here. I'm so excited about it though. I cannot wait. Really, really excited for them to come back on. Not even really much of a TV watcher, but there's just a couple of shows that I really do enjoy, and that is one of them. So I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna put my hydrate sticker, and I guess I'll have to put this one just on here, which is fine. I'm gonna put my hydrate sticker down on all of them. And I like that she includes these because I really tried to keep up with my water. And I just haven't been doing very well. I'm not even going to lie to y'all and say I've been doing great, because I haven't. And that would be a lie, and I don't want to lie to y'all. But I've been trying to drink more water, and I have been drinking more. I've even been drinking it with meals, and it's really hard for me sometimes to drink water with food. And I've really been doing good about it. So I have, in fact, been trying. It's just, I'm just not that good at it yet. So I'm working on it. Still a work in progress, I'm not gonna lie. I'm snipping little parts that I've missed, because y'all, even with a ruler and a blade, I'm still just not very good at cutting straight and anything. Y'all know I'm not. I'm just not. It is true. And so, got to trim it off a little bit. It's okay. And it would probably help if my eyes stopped jumping, driving me absolutely out of my mind. Because I feel like I can't see because it's jumping so much. Oh, I was like, why do I have an extra one? It's because I didn't put one on this side. So I think I'll put it here. I am excited for those shows to come back. I hope that Grey's doesn't disappoint, because I feel like it's been going on for so long. It's either really good or it's not going to be good. So I want it to be good. Let's see. This is the 24th. So 24 to 56 to oh, then no, this is not. Okay, so I got a phone call and it interrupted me, and then my phone started going dead, so now I have to hook it up here. But I got a phone call, and then I realized that my storage was about full, so either way, we just got cut off. So I went ahead and emptied it, and my phone only lets me store about 38 minutes, so that means that this is going to be a long plan with me, and I usually try to keep it a little shorter for that very reason, because that just annoys me, but it's okay, I didn't, so it's going to be a little bit longer to sit and chat with you a bit, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. Okay, so I'm going to put these down here, and then I'm just going to put a couple of these. And I am going to, if I knew where I'd put my scissors, I'm going to trim this a little bit because it's going to be too long anyways. But I had said I had a missed call from my hubby, and I called him and he was like, no, really never called you. Sorry. Like, oh. Okay. Well, okay. It must have been from before, so. Okay, so I'm going to put those down there. And then I have these, and I know that they're butterflies, but I think I'm going to use them. This is leftover from that Peekaboo planning kit that we used for the glamping, and I just never used them. I don't even know why I didn't use them, but I didn't, and so I am going to use them now. And I know they have a butterfly, but I like the way the colors go. So I think I'm just going to use them in here. I was going to use them in another planner, and then I just never did, so I think this works as well as any other, so I'm just going to go with it. How about that? And I'm shaky because I drank another cup of coffee, so it's even worse than normal. So don't worry about me. I had a couple of you ask me, like, are you okay? And I'm like, yes, I'm okay. It just, I'm a shaker. I just do it, and that's why nothing is ever straight or perfect in my world, because I can't get it that way. Because I shake so bad. You can see even these are a little bit crooked, but it's okay. If it bothers me too bad, which it probably will, I'll just go back and end up straightening them a little bit. But for now, it's fine. I just do shake a lot, and that is just the way it is. Okay, so I'm going to use that, and I actually have a couple of these that I want to use too. Let's see if I want to or not. No, I think I'm just going to leave that be, actually. And then I do want to use, if I can find where on earth I have put them, I want to use some of these. Let me do my Take Erupts before I forget. So, let's see if I can see what's going on here. This is the 25th. So the 25th through the 30th. And that's not right, is it? Okay, so this is the 1st to the 31st, I guess. But I don't think it has the 31st. I think it goes straight to the 1st. Yes, it does. I knew I wasn't crazy. I thought that this week ended with the 1st, and really next week begins with the 1st, because Sunday is technically the beginning of the week, but you know what I mean. You know. I don't know what Tristan's watching. It's so familiar, and I can't remember what it is. It's driving me crazy because I can hear the theme song, and I don't know what it is. I think it's like Talking Tom or something really annoying. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of these down, and I think I'm going to use another one of these. I really didn't cut these well, to be honest with you. I really did not. Just saying, Ash. Sometimes it's hard to tell with these little pieces if you're cutting them good on these printables because the background is white. And so it's just really hard to tell with these little bitty pieces if your cuts are correct. And so sometimes I miss it just a little bit. And that's okay. It's really, I'm just getting used to it. So I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, but it still is kind of getting on my nerves a little. But it's okay. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it and get used to it if I start using these a little bit more often, but I'll just have to see. I think he's watching that Talking Tom show. It's really weird. Cartoons are not what they used to be, y'all. Cartoons used to be really cool. And they're really not anymore. All the cartoons he wants to watch, I'm just like, oh, this is just awful. And he likes the older ones too. Like ones I introduced him to that I used to watch. I'm like, oh, let's watch this. And he likes it. But there's just not a lot of that out there anymore. It's all Talking Tom, other boring stuff. The animation is just not the same to me. Okay, so I think that's good. And so I'm going to put, let's see, payday is going to be on Friday. So that's cool. And I do need to call the vet because I keep forgetting. And see when her next appointment is supposed to be. And then I'm going to put coffee on this day. I'm going to put coffee on this day. And I'm going to put coffee on every day. I do drink coffee every single day, but Sundays I like to go coffee, or either we go pick up a coffee. And then on Mondays and Thursdays, I just feel like I need extra coffee. Let's see, laundry, today's Thursday, so laundry will probably be on this day. Oh wow, Keelan's already awake. And Saturday, do some more good old laundry. And then I think that's going to be it. So I'm going to write down, need to go to the grocery store. Oh, I should have put this on up here. That's okay, I'm just going to leave it on. Let's see, grocery store. I can't believe Keelan's nap was so short. She's not been taking very long naps lately. Need to go to the grocery store, and I need to write down that Joshua doesn't get an off day because it's the last week of the month, and that sucks really bad. He didn't get an off day this week either. That's really horrible. And then I have, what is it called? Launch party that I have to go to. I'm not excited about it. So, hooray. Really not excited about it at all, actually. Sound overly enthused, huh? I'm not, because it's my husband's work and I don't anticipate it being very fun. This is Gray's. And this is, oh, I forget what it's called. How to get. Okay guys, so this is how the end result turned out. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.